who had first captured her attention. Instead, he was a man transformed, willing to confront his flaws and embrace vulnerability. Elizabeth's heart swelled with affection as she witnessed the depth of his character, and she found herself falling for him in ways she had never thought possible. The day of the wedding arrived, and the joy in the Bennet household was palpable. Jane looked radiant as she walked down the aisle, and Elizabeth's heart swelled with happiness for her sister. Mr. Bingley and Jane exchanged vows, their love shining brightly in the eyes of all who attended. As Elizabeth stood beside them, she felt a sense of fulfillment, knowing that her sister had found true happiness. After the ceremony, the celebrations continued, with laughter and music filling the air. Mr. Darcy watched Elizabeth with admiration, recognizing the strength and warmth that radiated from her. The bond between them deepened as they shared quiet moments amidst the festivities, their conversations filled with playful banter and genuine connection. Elizabeth's feelings for Mr. Darcy had blossomed into something profound, and she began to see a future with him that she had once deemed impossible. As the night drew to a close, Mr. Darcy took Elizabeth aside, his expression earnest. He confessed that he had never stopped loving her and that he had come to understand the true meaning of pride and prejudice. Elizabeth's heart raced as she listened to him, realizing that the barriers they had faced were now mere shadows of the past. In that moment, surrounded by the joy of their loved ones, Elizabeth accepted Mr. Darcy's love, embracing the promise of a future filled with understanding and companionship. As the summer days turned into autumn, Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy's relationship flourished. They spent time together, exploring the countryside and engaging in heartfelt conversations that deepened their connection. Elizabeth found herself captivated by Mr. Darcy's intelligence and kindness, and she admired the way he treated those around him with respect. Their bond grew stronger with each passing day, as they navigated the complexities of love and societal expectations. Meanwhile, the news of Jane and Mr. Bingley's happiness spread throughout Hertfordshire, and the Bennet family basked in the warmth of their newfound connections. Elizabeth's relationship with her sisters also evolved, as they shared their hopes and dreams for the future. Lydia, the youngest Bennet sister, remained impulsive and carefree, often seeking attention and excitement. However, Elizabeth was determined to guide her younger sister towards a more thoughtful approach to life. As the autumn leaves began to fall, Mr. Darcy surprised Elizabeth with a visit to Pemberley, his family estate. The grandeur of the estate left Elizabeth in awe, but it was the warmth and hospitality of Mr. Darcy that truly captivated her. As they toured the estate, Elizabeth saw a different side of Mr. Darcy, a man who cherished his home and took pride in his family legacy. The visit solidified Elizabeth's feelings for him, as she realized that her love for Mr. Darcy was rooted in mutual respect and admiration. The bond they had forged through their trials and misunderstandings had transformed into a deep and abiding connection, one that would withstand the tests of time and societal pressures. As winter approached, the Bennet family prepared for the holiday season, filled with excitement and anticipation. Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy's engagement had become the talk of the town, and the couple found themselves navigating the complexities of societal expectations and family dynamics. While Elizabeth reveled in her love for Mr. Darcy, she was also aware of the challenges they would face as an engaged couple. The realities of their differing social standings and the judgments of society weighed heavily on her mind. However, Mr. Darcy remained steadfast in his commitment to Elizabeth, assuring her that their love would prevail over any obstacles. The holiday gatherings were filled with joy, laughter, and the warmth of family. Jane and Mr. Bingley's happiness was infectious, and Elizabeth found solace in the support of her sisters. However, Lydia's reckless behavior continued to be a source of concern, as she sought attention and excitement without regard for the consequences. Elizabeth worried about Lydia's impulsive nature, fearing that her sister's actions could bring shame to the family. As the holiday season unfolded, Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy grew closer, sharing their hopes and dreams for the future. They discussed their plans for a life together, envisioning a home filled with love and understanding. Their conversations were filled with laughter, and Elizabeth felt a sense of peace in knowing that they were building a foundation based on mutual respect and admiration. The winter months passed quickly, and as the snow blanketed the countryside, Elizabeth's heart was warm with love for Mr. Darcy. She knew that their journey together would not be without challenges, but she was ready to face them hand in hand, united in their commitment to one another. As spring blossomed anew, the anticipation of Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy's wedding filled the air with excitement. The preparations were in full swing, and the Bennet household buzzed with activity. Elizabeth found herself immersed in the details of the wedding, but her heart remained focused on the love she shared with Mr. Darcy. Their relationship had grown deeper, marked by a newfound understanding of each other's strengths and vulnerabilities. Mr. Darcy's unwavering support and kindness reassured Elizabeth that they were embarking on a journey together that would be filled with love and partnership. As the wedding day approached, Elizabeth took time to reflect on the path that had led her to this moment. The trials and tribulations she had faced had shaped her into the woman she was today, and she felt a sense of gratitude for the experiences that had brought her and Mr. Darcy together. The day of the wedding arrived, and the atmosphere was filled with joy and celebration. Elizabeth looked radiant in her wedding gown, surrounded by her family and friends. As she walked down the aisle, her heart swelled with love for Mr. Darcy, who awaited her at the altar with a look of adoration in his eyes. The vows they exchanged were heartfelt and sincere, a testament to their journey of growth and understanding. As they sealed their promises with a kiss, the world around them faded away, leaving only the two of them in that moment of pure bliss. The celebration that followed was a joyous affair, filled with laughter, dancing, and the warmth of love. Elizabeth felt a sense of belonging as she celebrated with her family and friends, knowing that she had found her place in Mr. Darcy's world. Together, they embarked on a new chapter of their lives, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead, united in love and understanding. In the weeks that followed their wedding, Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy settled into their new life together at Pemberley. The estate, with its stunning landscapes and rich history, became a backdrop for their love story. Elizabeth found joy in her role as mistress of Pemberley, discovering her passion for managing the estate and engaging with the local community. Mr. Darcy, ever supportive, encouraged her endeavors and took pride in her contributions. Their partnership flourished as they navigated the responsibilities of married life, each supporting the other's aspirations. Elizabeth's relationship with Mr. Darcy deepened as they shared their hopes and dreams for the future. They often spent evenings discussing their plans, exploring the estate, and enjoying the beauty of the countryside. Elizabeth felt a sense of fulfillment in their companionship, knowing that they were building a life together based on mutual respect and love. However, the specter of Lydia's reckless behavior continued to loom over them. Elizabeth remained concerned about her younger sister's impulsive nature, which had the potential to disrupt their newfound happiness. When news arrived that Lydia had eloped with Mr. Wickham, a scoundrel with a dubious reputation, Elizabeth's heart sank. Fearing the scandal that would ensue, she and Mr. Darcy resolved to intervene. Mr. Darcy's willingness to help Elizabeth's family showcased the depth of his character and the strength of their bond. Together, they confronted the situation head-on, determined to protect Lydia and restore the family's honor. The challenges they faced only served to strengthen their love as they navigated the complexities of family loyalty and societal expectations. Elizabeth realized that their journey was not just about their love but also about facing adversity together, solidifying their commitment to one another. As Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy worked to resolve the situation with Lydia, they faced a myriad of challenges that tested their patience and resolve. Mr. Darcy took the lead in addressing the scandal, using his connections to locate Lydia and Mr. Wickham. Elizabeth watched in awe as he navigated the complexities of society with grace and determination. His willingness to confront the situation head-on demonstrated the depth of his love for her and his commitment to her family. When they finally located Lydia and Wickham, the confrontation was fraught with tension. Elizabeth felt a mix of anger and disappointment towards her sister for her reckless actions, yet she also understood the societal pressures that had influenced Lydia's choices. Mr. Darcy's calm demeanor and unwavering support helped Elizabeth navigate her emotions, reminding her that their love was strong enough to withstand any storm. After a tense negotiation, Mr. Darcy managed to secure a settlement that would allow Lydia and Wickham to marry, thereby salvaging the Bennet family's reputation. Elizabeth was grateful for Mr. Darcy's intervention, recognizing that he had acted not only out of love for her but also out of a sense of duty to her family. The resolution brought a sense of relief, but it also highlighted the complexities of their lives as they navigated the expectations of society. Elizabeth realized that while love was a powerful force, it was also intertwined with the realities of family and societal obligations. As they returned to Pemberley, Elizabeth felt a renewed sense of gratitude for Mr. Darcy's unwavering support and the strength of their partnership. Together, they had faced adversity and emerged stronger, ready to embrace the future with hope and determination. As the seasons changed, Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy settled into a rhythm of married life marked by love, companionship, and shared responsibilities. Their bond deepened as they faced the challenges of managing Pemberley and engaging with the local community. Elizabeth found joy in her role as mistress of the estate, taking pride in her ability to connect with the staff and support charitable endeavors. Mr. Darcy, ever the devoted husband, encouraged her passions and stood by her side as they worked together to improve the lives of those around them. The couple often hosted gatherings at Pemberley, inviting friends and family to share in their happiness. Jane and Mr. Bingley frequently visited, bringing light and laughter to their home. The camaraderie among the couples created a warm atmosphere, where love and friendship flourished. Elizabeth cherished these moments, feeling a sense of belonging and fulfillment in her new life. However, the specter of societal expectations continued to loom over them. Elizabeth grappled with the pressures of being a woman of status, often feeling the weight of scrutiny from others. Yet, with Mr. Darcy by her side, she found the strength to assert her independence and challenge societal norms. Their love became a source of inspiration, empowering Elizabeth to embrace her identity as both a wife and an individual. As they navigated the complexities of their lives, Elizabeth realized that true happiness lay not only in love but also in the freedom to be oneself. Together, she and Mr. Darcy forged a path that defied convention, proving that love could conquer pride and prejudice. As the years passed, Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy's love continued to flourish, marked by shared experiences and a deepening understanding of one another. They faced the joys and challenges of married life with grace, supporting each other through the ups and downs that life presented. Their home at Pemberley became a haven of warmth and love, where laughter echoed through the halls and the beauty of nature surrounded them. Elizabeth found fulfillment in her role as a wife and partner, embracing her responsibilities while also pursuing her passions. She became actively involved in charitable endeavors, advocating for the well-being of the local community and using her position to make a positive impact. Mr. Darcy stood proudly by her side, admiring her dedication and strength. Together, they hosted events that brought people together, fostering a sense of unity and friendship among their peers. Their love story became a beacon of hope for others, demonstrating that true happiness is rooted in understanding, respect, and compassion. As they navigated the complexities of society, Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy remained steadfast in their commitment to one another. They learned to communicate openly, addressing challenges with honesty and empathy. Their relationship evolved into a partnership built on trust, where both felt valued and heard. Elizabeth's initial prejudices about Mr. Darcy faded into distant memories, replaced by a profound appreciation for the man he had become. In turn, Mr. Darcy embraced the lessons he had learned from Elizabeth, recognizing the importance of humility and the power of love to transcend societal boundaries. Together, they forged a life filled with purpose, proving that love, when nurtured, could conquer all obstacles. As Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy settled into their life at Pemberley, the arrival of their first child brought a new dimension to their relationship. The joy of parenthood enveloped them, filling their home with laughter and love. Elizabeth embraced her role as a mother, cherishing the moments spent with her child and reveling in the joys of nurturing a new life. Mr. Darcy, too, found fulfillment in fatherhood, his heart swelling with pride as he watched Elizabeth care for their child with tenderness and devotion. The couple navigated the challenges of parenting together, supporting one another through sleepless nights and the demands of a growing family. Their love deepened as they shared the responsibilities and joys of raising their child, creating a strong foundation for their family. As their family grew, so did their commitment to each other and their community. Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy continued to engage in charitable endeavors, instilling in their children the values of compassion, kindness, and social responsibility. They believed in the importance of giving back, and their efforts to support the local community became a family affair. The bonds they forged with their neighbors and friends strengthened their sense of belonging, creating a network of support and love. Elizabeth often reflected on the journey that had brought her to this point, recognizing the transformative power of love and understanding. The trials they had faced, pride, prejudice, and societal expectations, had only served to strengthen their bond. Together, they had cultivated a life filled with purpose and joy, proving that love could triumph over adversity. As they looked towards the future, Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy embraced the unknown with open hearts, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead, united in their love and commitment to one another. In the years that followed, Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy's family continued to grow, filling Pemberley with the sounds of laughter and joy. Their children thrived in an environment of love and support, nurtured by parents who valued education, kindness, and integrity. Elizabeth took pride in her role as a mother, guiding her children with wisdom and affection. Mr. Darcy remained a devoted father, actively participating in their lives and encouraging their interests. Together, they created a home that was not only a reflection of their love but also a sanctuary for their family. As their children reached adolescence, Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy faced the challenges of parenting teenagers with patience and understanding. They encouraged open communication, fostering an environment where their children felt free to express their thoughts and feelings. Elizabeth often found herself reminiscing about her own youth, recalling the lessons she had learned about love, pride, and the importance of staying true to oneself. The couple also remained engaged in their community, hosting events that brought people together and promoting social causes that mattered to them. Their commitment to philanthropy became a family tradition, teaching their children the value of giving back and making a difference in the lives of others. As they navigated the complexities of family life, Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy continued to prioritize their relationship. They made time for each other, nurturing their love through shared experiences and heartfelt conversations. Their bond remained strong, a testament to the power of love and understanding. Elizabeth reflected on how far they had come, from the misunderstandings and prejudices that had initially separated them to the deep connection they now shared. Together, they had built a life filled with love, purpose, and a legacy that would endure for generations to come. As the seasons changed and years passed, Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy found themselves in a period of reflection. Their children were growing up, each carving their own paths and discovering their passions. Elizabeth felt a mix of pride and nostalgia as she watched them flourish, knowing that the values she and Mr. Darcy had instilled in them would guide them in their journeys. The couple often reminisced about their early days, the misunderstandings, the challenges, and the love that had ultimately triumphed. They recognized that their journey had shaped them into the people they were today, and they were grateful for the lessons learned along the way. One evening, as they sat together in the gardens of Pemberley, Elizabeth turned to Mr. Darcy, her heart full. She expressed her gratitude for the life they had built together, acknowledging the strength of their partnership. Mr. Darcy, in turn, shared his admiration for Elizabeth, praising her unwavering spirit and the love she had brought into his life. As they gazed at the stars above, Elizabeth felt a sense of peace wash over her. They had faced adversity and emerged stronger, proving that love could conquer all. Their bond was a testament to the power of understanding, respect, and compassion. Together, they had created a legacy of love that would endure for generations. As they embraced under the night sky, Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy knew that their story was far from over. With open hearts and unwavering commitment, they looked towards the future, ready to embrace whatever adventures awaited them, united in love and understanding. As Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy continued to navigate the joys and challenges of family life, they became more involved in the community, fostering connections and friendships that enriched their lives. They hosted gatherings at Pemberley, inviting neighbors and friends to share in celebrations and support local causes. The couple's commitment to philanthropy became a cornerstone of their lives, as they worked together to make a positive impact in the world around them. Their children often joined them in these endeavors, learning the importance of compassion and service. Elizabeth found joy in witnessing her children embrace the values she and Mr. Darcy held dear, and she felt a sense of fulfillment in the legacy they were creating together. As the years passed, Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy's love continued to deepen, marked by shared experiences and mutual respect. They faced the challenges of life with grace, supporting each other through the ups and downs that came their way. The bond they had forged through their trials became a source of strength, reminding them that love could conquer even the most formidable obstacles. One afternoon, as they walked hand in hand through the gardens, Elizabeth paused to reflect on their journey. She marveled at how far they had come, from the misunderstandings and prejudices that had once separated them to the deep connection they now shared. Mr. Darcy, sensing her contemplative mood, turned to her with a smile and expressed his gratitude for the life they had built together. In that moment, Elizabeth realized that their love was not just a story of romance but a testament to the power of understanding and growth. Together,